am playing around with Rift S resolutions. See what I can come up with. I got a new Rift S coming in tomorrow, and I've been playing with some resolutions to see what I can get it to look like. I have to admit that this resolution is cool as hell. Now, I don't know what it's going to look like in the Rift. Field of view is not really great, but it'll be different in the Rift than it is here. Plus, I'll have double images, of course. But if I can get the cockpit to look like this, even though the MFDs are not quite, as you can see, but I'm using this crazy VoIP, or whatever you want to call it, for head tracking. This might be an interesting experiment tomorrow afternoon. The 300 series looks really, really good. This is an Avenger Titan. Like I say, I don't know what the problem is with the MFDs. Can't get the ones on the outside to focus unless I actually zoom in on them. But I just thought everybody would like to see this. These cockbooks looks really, really good this way. And I'm going to be trying to duplicate this in my Rift. We'll see what happens. Anyway, I just thought I'd share it for a few minutes to show you what I'm working with. I should have thought about it when I was running the 315, because that cockpit looks completely different at this resolution. And so does this ship, this Avenger Renegade. And frame rates seem to be really, really good at this resolution. Good enough to run them in a HMD in 3D. Like I say, we'll have to wait until tomorrow afternoon when I actually get it. And I can't check them out in my normal Rift because I had to send it back in to get a replacement because the sound went out of the they did that update and it took the sound out, so they're replacing that one for free. So just have to wait and see. And we'll have to see if I can adjust the helmet HUD. I can't adjust it here, but I should be able to adjust it in the HMD so I can read it and see it. A lot of things you can play with VorpX when you are running them in a headset, but now I was getting over 100 frames per second, so the server is getting worse the longer I've been on it. But even as long as I've been doing this, I did one delivery mission on the 300 series. I'm still getting 60 plus all the time, which is what I need to do, because once I turn VR on, it'll drop it another 20 frames per second. So you need to at least get 60, 65 to have a good VR experience with ASW. But this looks cool as shit as far as I'm concerned, if I can get the Rift to look like this. We will see, hopefully. Especially if I can get this to run in 3D geometry. That'll just be awesome. Because it looks really good in 2D here. And that's just, and I'm just using, like I say, the poor excuse for a camera face tracking. It's not very good, but it's better than nothing. I don't think I'm going to like the idea of having to turn it off every time I log in. From what I understand, that's just why are you trying to force somebody when there are better options out there? I mean, track IR, head tracking in HMDs, there's some really nice head tracking out there, and you want people to use some software solution that is terrible. You cannot run gimbaled weapons with this or with any accuracy. I've tried. It just, but yet you're going to try and force us to use this in your VoIP and your FOIP. Yeah, I'm going to see if there's command line arguments when I fire it up that I do not have to put up with this auto on stuff. But we'll just have to wait and see what I can do with it. But I'll be willing to bet I can put it in a config file somewhere that it turns that shit off automatically regardless of what they turn on. I can turn it back off. I don't want to have to log in and quit and start playing with my settings every time. That's asking too much. Yeah, I think I'm going to like this. It depends on how I can get it going. So we'll go ahead and let you guys get back to it.